Hi guys, Erin with Epicure. I'm home this evening and I wanted some dessert, so I pulled this out of the cabinet. We've got our pumpkin spice loaf and muffin mix. This is out of season right now because we are going into our summer catalog, but I had opened a can of pumpkin because I needed to give Barney, I needed to give him some pumpkin to help with his digestion a little bit. So it's a dog thing, I guess. He's better, and I still have some pumpkin left, so I'm making some pumpkin bread, because why not? It'll be a delicious dessert for tonight. So I always cut off the bottom of my bag so that when I go to pour, I can then turn it over and read the recipe still. So the first thing actually is to whisk 2 eggs. So we're gonna do that. 1 egg. And I do now, I break the egg on the counter instead of on the bowl, so I'm less likely to get little egg shards in my mix. That's something I've learned. Yes, I learned it the hard way. So that's what we do now. And then once I get the eggs whisked up, we're gonna just put everything else in the bowl. So we've got eggs, we're gonna add a cup of our pumpkin puree. This is our little 4-in-1 measuring, or 1 cup prep bowls, but there's 4 of them in a thing. Or is there only 2? There might only be 2. I don't know what I'm talking about. 1 cup prep bowl full of pumpkin. Put that in there. I like to use these as measuring cups because they also make really nice storage cups. And then we've got a 1/2 cup of oil. So I'll pour that in there. Pour the mix in. And actually that's it for this recipe, guys. Super quick, super easy. I'm gonna whisk that in. Put my whisk aside and then mix in the mix. So just I'm gonna double check. Whisk 2 eggs, 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup of oil, stir in, mix, scrape the batter into a well-oiled pan. So we're gonna mix in the mix here. Oh, and it smells delicious and amazing like always. As soon as you add the flavor packet of anything Epicure, as soon as you open that packet, that's really where all these amazing smells and flavors come from. Just makes everything is just delicious and amazing. My house smells amazing after I cook Epicure products. They have the banana bread in stock right now, and so that one's actually just as easy as this. So we need a well-oiled pan. So I'm just gonna drizzle a little oil in there. Use our basting brush, our silicone basting brush. Spread that around as best I can. Make sure I get the sides. Usually I don't have a problem with the baked goods sticking, but that's probably because I oil the pans. Okay, so we got that done. We're gonna put this in there. And then this I'm actually just gonna microwave. It only takes 8 minutes in the microwave, and then you just gotta let it cool. That's it. Pumpkin loaf, done. You can choose to frost it with something if you want. I don't know what they have in the picture. They have it frosted with something. They probably made a cream cheese frosting. I'm trying to see if they have a suggestion on here. It doesn't. That's what I would put on here. Would be a cream cheese frosting. That would be delicious. You could do the caramel frosting. We have Epicure has a caramel sauce and a chocolate sauce. Both can be made into an icing for a cake or for cupcakes. I like the chocolate for like the cupcakes and stuff. It's pretty good. Got all that scraped out of there. Push it down in here. Barney abandoned us. I think there's something happening outside. I can hear chihuahuas barking. I'm sure you guys can too. Just scrape that down in there. Yep, definitely something happening outside. And then 8 minutes. So at altitude here in New Mexico, we're like a mile high, like Colorado. So I do it a little bit longer. Otherwise, I don't know, just doesn't quite get there. But basically that's it, guys. I'll show you the finished product. It's happening. Barney's back. So I think 8 minutes might be enough because it looks really like it raised a lot. So we've got 2 seconds left. We'll pull it out and look. So this has been 8 minutes. Nope, I'm gonna put it back in there for about 1 more minute because I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but right in the very, very center, it just doesn't look quite as, it still looks a little bit shiny. So I do think because the high altitude, I do need to do it just an extra minute, probably just 1 minute, actually. I think it'll be good. Here we go. Done and done. There we go. Got rid of all the shininess. So now, actually what we do now is just let it rest in the pan for about 6 minutes and then we'll flip it over onto a wire rack. So I'll be back in 6 minutes. Okay, here we are again. So it's been cooling in the loaf pan for about 6 minutes, so I'm just gonna invert it onto a wire rack. See how we did. Whoop. There we go. It's still good and steamy. I don't know if you guys can see the steam. So it'll have to cool on the rack here, but it popped right out. Pretty much just a little bit of stuff in the pan there. Dessert.